Well, greetings everybody and welcome back to Calizari Inc.'s Black Seas 2 Atlas. Um, I'm Caladan and I'm your host today. I know, yes, I know, Twitch says Malbathla, but at the time when I set up my Twitch account, Caladan had actually been claimed by somebody else, although I've been Caladan for the last nearly 30 years. And whilst it's an inactive account, Twitch has not still cleared it, so you have to make do with this. Anyway, this is episode 30, and the significance of that is, well, there is no real significance to that, other than it's a round number, divisible by 10. Now, that said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Dreadful here, and I'm going to head back over to Kraken Shipyards over on Lions Main. And for those of you who are not familiar with that term, it's the name that I have given our shipyards over here on Lions Main, this island, which is where we built these ships because these are Kraken fighters, for want of a better way of putting it. So we're going to head back over there and climb. There we go. So yeah, we're going to head back over there. As you may notice, if you haven't caught it before, I have painted my ship. We're just sliding along the rail there. Yeah, painted the ship. It's now predominantly black and red with a little bit of gold. Boy, it's not really much illumination up here. I went with the red glow down here, just because why not? Oh, yeah, let me just get some foods for the crew. Foods for the crew first. We'll just make sure. I think we should be fine gold-wise. Yeah, yeah, definitely fine gold-wise. But let me go and get some food for the crew. We don't need them deciding to mutiny halfway there because they're starving, which I don't think they will, but you never know. Whoa! And hello, Luna. Welcome to the stream. Oh yeah, I don't know whether you noticed this or not. When you come up to the silo, the pink text right at the very bottom, hidden by the company ID. It shows you how much gold and how many berries are actually in the silo. I think that's new because I've never noticed that before. And that number for berries, 27,327, that is the combined total of all of these berries. But it means you don't actually have to open up the silo anymore to double check how much is in there, which is pretty neat. But we're just stealing some of the berries anyway. No, it's the first time I've noticed it. So I know there was a minor patch update just recently. I know there was a client one because I had to agree to it when I launched the game. So I'm suspecting that it's actually just a new edition. I mean, I know the ammo container has done that for a little while. You don't have to actually open up the ammo container to actually see the counts for the different types of ammo that you've got in there. Yeah, down it's hard to see because it's sitting right on top of where the company ID is. Medium cannonball 563. Yeah, no, I noticed you'd put some in there. I was going to put some more in there. In fact, I will put some more in. I've got to my inventory here. I should have done it when I was over there. Because I know you said it was getting low. So, let's just bolster it, shall we? Oh, I actually just saw some berries getting eaten out of there. So anyway, if you didn't catch the intro, I'm just going to take Dreadful here and head back over to Kraken Shipyards. I mean, because Fuzzy Whale is over there, and, well, I actually need to use it more than I need to use the... Yeah, there you are. The damned killer at the moment, or the Kraken killer, I should say. So, I'm going to head on over... I better go and get... It's a problem with having different outfits. You end up forgetting to put them on. All right. No, this is not the outfits. Oh, it's probably on. It's probably on the ship. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Of course, always. I mean, honestly, if I wanted to have the music bot going and not be interrupted with people joining Discord, I would drop into my office. If I'm in one of the public channels, feel free to join in anytime.
Alright.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, see if I can remember where I put my gears. There's where I put my gears. Yep, there we go. So both you and Zareki reckon that the music is actually too low, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, I'll have to have a look at that because, I mean, I actually quietened it off when I pulled it up into the to Blender for editing. It came in way loud, just like the actual vocals do. The actual voice work, the dialogue comes in really loud. I've actually had to turn it down to only a third regular volume, and it was the same with the soundtrack. I had to drop it down to a third regular volume. But if you think that's too low, I'll push it back up to. I thought about going a half, but but through my headphones it still sounded too loud for me. But that was just local, so I pushed it down to the third. So I'll bring it back up to the half, but I will actually remaster it, and I'll bring that drone, that last drone sequence. I'll bring the volume of that down a little bit further.
Yeah, well, the hard part was that the voices seem a little harsh as well, which is so whenever they're talking, it's really hard to hear any music.
Yeah, well, that's quite a common mixing practice. A lot of things that when you put multiple audio sources together, it will actually prioritize them one over another. And voice generally takes preference over anything else because typically you want to hear the voice, you don't want to hear the music. But that could just be because the volume levels of the actual soundtrack is so low too. So if I bring those levels up, we might find that it cuts better. But I'll give it a try.
Well, it's funny
anyway.
because I managed to find that out about my headphones because apparently my headphones don't like music unless it's loud because it stopped whenever the music was playing. But I swapped headphones and it played just fine.
It sounds like it's got active noise cancelling.
Yep.
And if the volume level is too low, it might think it's ambient background, so it's cancelling it.
Yep.
Which is highly possible. So yeah, I'll bring the volume levels back up. Where is it?
And
but
my
I will.
other microphone,
But no, that's right.
headphones.
Yeah, I was
My
gonna
other
say.
headphones are like really good over ear
Oh, yeah.
headphones. They completely
Awesome.
cover my ears, and it was still hard to hear some of the like ending.
Yeah, but if you're saying that last drone sequence is too low, too high, then yeah, I'll drop it as well.
Yes, I could actually hear it over the other music fairly well. So
Even though it's a very short sequence, yeah. The other thing I was thinking too is the industrial grind alarm. Yeah, the one that cuts over. That's sitting on top of the the boppy one. I found it hard to hear that. It didn't really translate well. Didn't come through sort of clearly. But
No.
and I thought, well, maybe I need to lift that. But I stopped and thought, oh, hang on, the game itself has got an alarm audio.
It does. I think leave it in. I think it will help bolster the in-game alarm as long as you set it to the same timing.
Well, as best I can anyway, because I'd have to double check the cycle, the phrasing of the in-game alarm to see whether it matches the timing of the actual soundtrack. However, even if it doesn't, I think by putting the in-game alarm in over that same sequence, even if it's low, and even if it doesn't match the timing so that it causes a discordant effect, a syncopated effect, an out of time sequence, that will still work for what we're trying to do. I think that will still work for what we're trying to do because it will draw the ear to it without drawing the ear to it, if you know what I mean.
Yes.
So yeah, I was thought about I need to bolster the industrial grind portion of the alarm, and then I thought, oh, hang on, no, I'll just be bringing in the actual in-game foghorny type alarm thing, and using that over top of that sequence. And I think that the two, even if they are discordant or out of sync, they will still bolster one another quite well, I think.
Yes.
So
Well, and since you're okay talking about it on stream, I was just thinking,
yeah.
Because I wanted to talk to you
Well,
about.
we're not giving anything away.
No, very true. I wanted to actually suggest a look into potentially changing the instruments of the boppy music.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it needs to be dramatic.
Which boppy music? The boppy alarm portion of the music.
Yeah, the one that originally had that was crystal originally.
Yeah. The alarm bop.
Yeah.
We'll just term it that way. The alarm bop. Boy, I'm pushing 23 knots. Far out. I just flew past those ships with the damned. 23.5 knots. Yeah, I think I agree with you. I think that needs to be more industrial, more grindy sounding. But low end.
Yeah, I was thinking for drama wise, I think what might be helpful is to actually split things up a little bit and double up the music and have kind of more identifiable drama. It is more kind of the standard style drama instruments of like a violin and a cello.
Agreed. Strings at that higher pace do denote tension.
Yeah.
So
They're
yeah,
just
no,
used so
yeah,
liberally in a lot of stuff that I'm like, but we should still at least try it and see what it sounds like.
yeah. I'm thinking we replicate the sequence and double them up, as you said, and even if the strings are of a lower volume, so that they're there, but they're lifting the back end of the drama portion of it.
Yes, and like how we have it change instruments and even change one of the things after the.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe go from a violin to a cello or something or other to bring that extra depth back into it.
Yeah, well, that's what I was thinking. Is you have the violin and the cello going, and then once you reach that point where we change it, you cut the violin so you only have the deep cello.
The deeper cello, yeah. No, I agree. Good suggestion. Well, the way that's what I found anyway. And I do it quite a lot. The way to actually bring fullness to a sound is to double up, put multiple instruments playing the identical thing, and it can really round out and bring a lot more depth and resonance to a sound than a single instrument alone, which could sound good, but and in fact I did that to the drums. You probably didn't notice it, but the kick drum, there's actually two kick drums going, not one. And they're different timbred kick drums. So you've got one that's almost a flat, almost a bass tone, as opposed to the regular one, which is just a percussive thump.
Yep.
And the two of them together just adds a level of depth. You can't even get that from a standard 808. I mean, the standard kick I was using was an 808, which is one of the best kicks. But by adding the deeper resonant bass thump, it really just broadens out that 808 sound quite a lot. I use it quite a lot, that technique.
Oh yeah.
And I've just managed to lose the shipping, the trade winds. Where did I lose them? I think they're back this way. I don't really feel like messing with the damned.
They probably don't
there's
really
a whale
want to
here
mess with
too.
you either. Oh wow.
I know there's probably not wanting to mess with me either, but he fired at me first. I just want you to know that. Level 73 schooner. One volley.
Oh, good.
And, yeah, there's a whale over there. And it's coming at me too. Look at that.
That's good to know.
Ah, she blows! And I've got all the dam coming after me. Wonder if I can kite them around so they actually sail across the top of the whale. Oh! Okay, I managed to hit the whale. And I took a third of its health off in one volley. With my
Oh, wow.
cannons. Okay, I'm whaling.
Apparently.
I'm gonna whale on this whale by the looks of it. Come on, ship, turn. Turn. Have to be careful though, because I don't need him coming at me.
And I realized after you needed to fill your larder that every now and then Zaraki logs on. He said that he let me know that occasionally when he logs on, he's noticed that the galleons don't consistently pull food from the silo.
Yeah, they don't seem to.
So I filled up. Oh, dang, I only filled up your ship. I'm going to fill up his ship larder, so we're good.
Just get a little bit more pace here. What doesn't help is that we've actually got ships of the damned here too. Oh, monstrous sperm whale has been defeated. I just completed the quest for the sperm whale.
Oh, wow, nice.
Wow, well that was an unexpected bonus to the stream today, folks. I was not actually intending to go whaling, especially not with just regular cannons. Granted, they are mythical cannons. So, as you saw, 3 volleys and we just took out the sperm whale. Wow. Should I try harvesting meats? I've got a lot of ships of the damned around here.
If you want, I can head on over with the diligence and start picking up the whale.
Let's V for violence. We might be able to just clear these things.
Okay.
Well, there's one down, and it's just the brigantine left who's getting caught on the back of the whale, actually. Level 35 brig. Yeah, we're kiting each other around the whale. Thing is, I don't know what sort of decay timer is on the whale. No, you don't get in the way that easily, bozo. You come and attacked me. For that, you got to die. Thank you. I suppose I should pick up the flotsam too whilst I'm here. Hello, Mr. Dolphin. How nice of you to come and jump around. Oh, and the frogs come in. Sorry, cold front actually.
I don't think Zaraki has 2 larders on his ship.
No, I don't believe he does actually. And I usually check my galleon whenever I'm on. I keep forgetting sometimes, so.
All good. Both of your larders are about 50%.
Okay, well, that's all right then. I don't particularly want to run into the whale. It looks like it is actually a physical object in the way here.
Interesting.
Big dead eye staring at me. Alright, now I've got to think about what's going to be the easiest way to harvest this actually. I don't know, if I put the nose of the ship up to it. The swell is actually not helping. Yep, it's actually hitting it. Back up, back up. Okay, so we're going to have to do this the hard way. Oh. Come back here. What? Alright. Do I know what axe or pick? I don't know what's going to be best.
Does it give you hide?
I'm about to find out. Hang on, let me just see what's in its inventory. Oh
Oh, good stuff.
yeah, blueprints. We get blubber, we get meat, and we get leather, and we get prime meat.
Sounds to me like we need to go whaling more.
Well, yeah, considering the blueprints, they're ship blueprints. A lot of gun ports, actually. Okay, I got 800 and something gold. I also got some common gun ports prefabbed. Some medium planks prefabbed, medium fine planks prefabbed. 2 large mythical gun ports prefabbed. Blueprint for 19 medium gun ports fine quality. Blueprint for 12 large gun ports fine quality. Blueprint for 16 common large planks. Blueprint for 10 masterwork medium gun ports. So, yeah. Ooh, hang on. Ooh, not drown. There we go. So, yeah. Whales have got ship blueprints in them. Or prefabs. Which kind of makes sense considering they're probably destroying and eating ships. Yeah, yeah. Okay, there's the other one over there. And there is another flotsam from one of the other ships the Dam Dot destroyed. But hey,
I do.
proved the point. You can go whaling with our schooners.
Ooh. And I see you have changed the design after our little Kraken fight.
Design what?
Where your wheel is.
Not mine, no.
Oh, no, it was always like that?
Yep.
Oh.
I just put an extra row of railing.
Handy.
Yeah, it stops a lot of it. It's more so against Armies of the Damned is the advantage of it, because any cannonballs coming towards me is going to end up. Is going to end up hitting the rail. There's no chance of actually going over the rail because the rail is now taller than me. Which works out pretty cool, actually. So it acts just as a barrier cage thing more than anything. Now, that's south. We're not going south. But I painted my ship, as you can see, and I put my logo on the sails.
I see that.
But getting the right colour for the sails that didn't overly obscure the logo was a bit of a challenge, actually.
The way I wound up doing it is because I tried to do the same thing with the Diligence, and my little thing is I have two sails that are a solid color, and then one sail that I painted silver, which is a pretty good color, so that way I just get the clear image without the color washout.
Yeah, I actually wanted the colour as well, to denote that this is, as you can see, the ship itself is black. Well, actually, it's not black, but it's black.
Oh yeah,
it's black currant, but it looks black. It is actually a better black than a black, with the red trim and then the gold on the gold points.
I like it.
And I found out that you can actually paint the figureheads too.
Oh, nice.
So I painted my figurehead too. It now looks like a pretty vicious sort of fighting ship, which it is. I mean, this has got more punch than my galleon. And my galleon's all large cannons. And it's blueprinted as well, just not mythical blueprints. Sorry, had to have a stretch. Well, okay, we're not going the right way. We need to come a little bit around to this towards east. Okay, well, that was a very knowledgeable and profitable expedition. It was actually only out of curiosity. I was wondering, saw the whale then, I thought, well, I wonder how much damage the cannons would actually do to it. Well, as you saw, three volleys and 3 broadsides and no more whale. It reminds me, I need to put the materials that I just picked up in here. Put that in there, put the meats in there. Ooh, 13.5 sunken treasure. I just sailed straight over top of it.
Oh, nice.
Hmm. It's funny, the cold front and the fog has gone away, but it still looks like it's foggy.
Interesting.
Oh, it's more just that daytime haze, I think. What do we look at? It's evening, heading on towards evening, so. Alright. That was a nice cup of tea. And I'm going to try and finish up this audio stuff and the other stuff. I'm going to try and get it finished up before the weekend. Because if I can have it finished before the weekend, we might be able to kick that stream off on the weekend.
Yes.
Because, I mean, as I said, come this weekend, I'm on holidays for 2 weeks too, so it would be sort of the opportune time to do it.
I would be 100% on board with pushing it to get it done.
Yeah, and I think Zaraki would be as well, actually. So I'm going to put a bit of focus on that and see if I can get that knocked over before the weekend. Now, I'm trying to think about the best way we're going to do this. I mean, because, I mean, we're all streaming it. And it would be, I reckon it'd be a smart move for all of us to broadcast it at the same time.
Yes.
And I don't mean just sharing or just broadcasting what somebody else is broadcasting. I mean actually the three of us physically broadcasting it independently at the same time, sort of synchronize the broadcast. And then at the end of it, then we can just kick into proper stream mode and go from there. That's probably the best I'm thinking. But I'd also like to, I've been meaning to bring it up, I'd also like to see if we can somehow push it or promote it elsewhere as well, so we can get a little bit more traction on the visibility. But I'm not sure how.
Granted, what you're making is basically a trailer, but a sneak peek trailer of the trailer, I think.
Maybe, but then where do we drop that to get maximum visibility on it?
I don't know.
I mean, could drop it onto YouTube, but I was actually thinking that what I'm going to do is, I'm going to broadcast it as through Twitch as part of the stream, as the prelude to the stream. But at the same time, I'm thinking I'm actually going to premiere it on my YouTube channel at the same time as well. Just really hit it, upload it, and then premiere it all at the same time. So we're hitting multiple platforms simultaneously with it. Now, I mean, I don't have a huge following on YouTube. I mean, I've got just under 500 people that are following me, so it's going to get a little bit of visibility there. And in the description, it can say, live now over on Twitch, and bounce people over towards that potentially. Yeah. So I'm just thinking of multiple platforms as to where we can push it so that it's going to get the maximum viewership, maximum impact. Oh, okay, back on to actually Atlas. Have you actually been over here and had a look at the changes to the shipyards over here yet?
No, I have not.
So you haven't seen the new workshop?
No, I haven't.
Well, we might just have to that's right. Stream hasn't seen the new workshop either, so I think it might be tour time. It's not much. It's just a big room with workshop stuffs in it, I guess. It's nothing really spectacular. But I'm pleased with the design, and I'm pleased with how it turned out. It moved everything off the docks, well, like the resource chest and all that jazz.
Yeah.
That reminds me, let me see if somebody's put a mortar and pestle over here, because I forgot to put one in.
I don't believe there is, because there was one on the diligence when she was over there.
How are you looking food-wise? You're looking a little bit peakish, but I think this is full of dead food. Yep, I'll have to go and kill some foods for you. But anyway, new workshop. It sits above the docks. We've got a forge down underneath. Oh yeah, no, there's an ammo container down here, underneath the forge, at the front of the forge. We have a silo for crew, with a lot of berries and a lot of gold in it. And where is it? Oh, that's right, stairs around the side here. And we've got 4 beds, so we've got spawn points, tannery, loom, smithy, resource chest, and even a grill. So we can cook foods. But yeah, there's no mortar and pestle. Let me just see if I can make one up. Oh, it's an inventory one, isn't it? Hide and stone. Well, that's easy enough to do. There's a hide. There's the stone. Where am I going to put it though? Let's put it beside the smithy. Since it'll mostly be used for making gunpowders, probably. But yeah, it's 1.5 walls high, so Mad will have no trouble getting. Well, he'll have trouble getting through the door, but he'll have no trouble in here. And then we've got an elevated upper roof with railings to give us air vented visibility, air venty thingy up the top there of the roof. I was very pleased with the overall. Hey, don't you stick your head in my door? Wall. Level 47 bear. So it turned out rather nice. It's very interesting design, I think, that I quite like. However, come here. You need meats. Fight back, you silly thing. Okay, don't fight back then. Not my problem. What else have we got up here that might have some meat in it? Whoa, nice looking lion. What level? What level? Level 5. Yeah, you're a cannibal. Hey! Don't think so. Thank you. That was my kill, not yours. Oh, there's a lot of lions here at the moment. And I think the game has glitched a little bit too, because, well, they're not attacking me. Well, they are, but they're not.
Hmm.
Oh, it happens sometimes for me.
Yeah.
Oh, and this one's actually glitched into the ground. Level 26 male, though.
Hmm.
It's not glitched in the ground anymore. It's now dead, but... What was that? 5 lines? I was actually just wondering with the building of the docks and stuff here as to whether we'd actually killed the one of the spawns. Because I hadn't seen any aggressive things on this beach for a little while. But no, they're spawning all up that end. So I think at this end we've actually probably killed the spawns at this end. Why have we got this funny blue glow coming from under here? That's really weird. Just weird. Wow, not much in the way of meat out of those.
No, yeah, and unfortunately, if you get off to try and harvest it by hand, the lion just eats it.
Yeah, I know. I think I have a little bit of meat from the whale. Since I don't eat raw meats, it might as well go into the trough as well. Yeah, that's good. There's about 5 or 6, 7, 6, just under 600. 568 meats there. That should keep her. Oh, I can hear that. Okay, so it's obviously just...
Oh.
There's a cobra. Okay. I was just saying I hadn't seen a cobra for a while. Well, there's a cobra.
It was a friendly cobra. I heard that your meat stocks were low.
Yeah, obviously. See, it got more meat just out of the cobra. 148 out of that one cobra than out of the lion. Yeah. Shut up.
Maybe, yeah, you were on it though when it was collecting.
Yeah.
Or were you off?
No,
Okay.
I was on it when I was off it when it was collecting from the lions, but I was on it. Sorry, I was on it collecting from the lions. I was off it just then.
Yeah, maybe it gathers more if you're off of it.
Maybe. Is a distinct possibility.
Because that seems like a mechanic that would definitely be something odd for this game,
Yeah,
but not out of the question.
exactly. What's up over here? Oh, okay. Cobra decided to take on a couple of pigs. Hey, don't you kick that friggin' cobra at me. Hang on, I got myself stuck. There we go. I got plenty of meats, I don't need more meats. Okay, now I need to remember to leave my fur armor with this ship. Oh, okay, those cannonballs can stay here too, actually. There. Oh, let me here. There we go. Yeah, we'll do that. That's better.
Yeah, not messing with the red ship, the damned, thank you.
He just wants to play. There must be so lonely.
Yeah, not in the diligence.
No, not with the diligence, no. Ah, the fuzzy whale, my friend. It's funny, I do like the fuzzy whale. It turned out really well. And we're out of foods here as well. I'm going to have to go and get some of those berries, I think.
Oh, man, your larder's already out. Holy cow.
No, this one, yeah. On the fuzzy whale.
Yeah, because Zeraki and I were trying to keep all the ships, including the Fuzzy Whale, stocked up.
Yeah, I mean, it's only got three crew. It's not like it's McGalleon. It's only got 3 crew.
Yeah, I think berries spoil quickly.
I think they do, yeah. Yeah, that'll do. There we go. That'll keep the crew happy for a little bit. Okay. Now, um, there it is. Excellent. Well, I could have put the blueprints up there, couldn't I? Oh, blueprint for 4 mythical cannons. 240% weapon damage. Okay, that's almost a joke. Blueprint for 6 large Journeyman cannons. 121% damage. Okay, I think I'm desynced. In fact, I know I'm desynced. Yeah, I'm desynced really bad.
Ooh, that's not good.
And for some reason the game's not letting me use... Yeah, I'm expecting it to drop my connection shortly because it's not responding whatsoever.
That's not good.
Oh no, the desync is over.
Weird. Oh, I've gotten that before. That's annoying.
Yeah, tell me about it. Hmm. Bye bye, Shaun the sheep. You're dead sheep now.
Alright, so from a Ship of the Damned and a couple of the things that were out there,
Mm.
the Flotsam, I have a pre-made fine ship cannon,
Nice.
Journeyman blueprint for a ballista turret, 76 crafts on it, and
Wow.
138% damage. Journeyman standard blueprint for ship cannons, 17 crafts.
Mm.
44 mythical wood roofs blueprint. And some of the other standard stuff, so nothing too exciting.
Oh, presents
Stuff,
presents are
but-
always exciting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I just need to check. I've got 28 items there. 45 items in total. Okay. We'll do it this way then. It's going to be the easiest way to do this. Branches, wood. I have one of you, thank you. And also need fibre, thatch and wood. Oh, fibre, thatch, and more wood than that. No wood. Yeah, let's go and get some wood then. So yeah, the new workshop's got a door that comes straight out onto the bank, as well as the one that goes out onto the balcony.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Anyway, the balcony looking over the sea, it is great. Oh, better not shoot you. You're my line. What on earth are you doing in the water? Oh, you're after a cobra, huh?
Huh. I found, I'm totally not visiting Zell's Island, and found the port that's on the southern end.
Oh yeah, the one that
Pre-made one.
yeah, the one that gives it its name, gives the island its name.
Yeah.
Because if you go to the Freeport-looking buildings, there is a ghost lamp. There is a lamp floating in the air all by itself.
Where's the Freeport part?
Um, let's have a look. See,
Because I'm on
it's on the tip.
Southern end,
Yeah.
and there's a little stone walkway that goes down to the ocean.
Oh
With
yeah,
one little house.
yeah. No, it's out on the point on the I think on the western side there. There's like a a lighthouse thing, and then there's like it looks like a Freeport s- settlement sort of building with the
Okay.
vendor things taken down. Um, and yeah, there's a lamp that's just floating in the air all by a little lonesome.
Ghost Lamp Bay.
Yeah.
A rattlesnake just fell from the cliff and scared the living bejesus out of me.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a colorful parrot.
Okay, so we'll put that there. Come back here. Come here. Come. Up. Thank you. I bet you there's way too much weight for me to carry all this stuff at once. Yeah, there is. Guess what? I think that's a farce. Let's just... Alright, so where did it all go? There. I'm overweight. I need to go on a diet. It's foggy here at the moment. And it is actually foggy this time. I know. I think Zell was talking about he wanted to think about moving so he could actually build a galleon somewhere. But I noticed in one of his last screenshots he was building a galleon, so he must have figured out where.
Yep.
Now this is going to make me overloaded. No, no, no. Carrying 10 mythical ship cannons plus 500 cannonballs.
Hmm.
I'm not overloaded at all. Oh no.
No.
No. Now, actually, let me just check this. No, even if I was wearing my mythical gear, I'd still be overloaded. Carrying over 2,000 weight.
Yeah. Just a little bit overloaded.
Yeah, a little bit. Just a tad. These are all the Zell construction stuffs. And I'm moving them onto a storage box on the docks, so I can take them out of.
Get them off the whale.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I imagine you need some carry capacity for what you're going to be doing.
Yeah, when I get to it, because currently all this build stuff was taken up both my cargo pods.
Oh dear, yeah,
Well,
that's
it was actually more numbers. It wasn't. There was just too much for a single cargo pod.
Yep.
So I just split it. But that's right. I thought about just dropping it onto dropping a foundation and a chest just up near where the whale was. But I thought, no, that's a bit pointless because he's not going to be able to build very close to us anyway because of that limitation. So
Yeah.
I put the foundation and the storage back basically right at the end here where Mad's shipyard is. So its effect is going to be the same as the shipyards anyway.
Ah, okay.
But it's just a large storage box sitting on a foundation all by itself, and I will actually be locking it. Just so that, well, no, I don't want that one. Just so you know, I am locking it because these are all Zell's construction materials. Everything you see in this box, everything you see in this box is used to build a mythical shipyard and to build a mythical schooner. And I was going to give him some construction materials for building a bit of a dock and stuff. I know that's there as well. 29 foundations and 71 common ceilings. So he can build himself a little landing and dock area to go along with building everything else. So, I mean, what I'll get him to do is I'll get him to lay down the shipyard and put in a bit of a dock, and then I'll take one of the storage boxes, one of the small ones, and lay that down. Yeah, get him to put that down and then unlock it, and then I'll transfer all this stuff over into that so that he's got direct access to it all. It's probably the easiest way. But that said, it's time for me to finish off this stream. I've got to duck out shortly. So thank you for those folks who have stopped by to check it out. Very much appreciate it. And I look forward to having you drop back again at another time when we continue this saga called the Black Seas 2. So until then, happy sailing, and I'll talk to you next time.
Have a good one, everyone.